I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with the Gen 1 Shiny Pokemon tier list. That's right, I somehow found another way to rank the Gen 1 Pokemon. And guess what? I have yet another way, at least one more in me. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but it's pretty exciting, and look forward to it on August 13th. You'll learn more about it as it gets closer to that time. Anyways, pretty simple here. We're going to rank our shiny Pokemon from favorite down to the least favorite. Now, there's a lot of factors that could play into this. A, just how the color, coordination works with the Pokemon. Maybe the changes between shiny and normal Pokemon, how drastic it might be, or how samey it looks. And then just the Pokemon in general, right? So there's a lot of factors that plays into this. So, it also looks like all the Megas and Gigantamaxes are here. Well, no Gigantamax, Venusaur, or Blastoise. But there's Gigantamax, Butterfree, Charizard, Pikachu. I'm assuming Eevee and Meowth are on here as well. There's Meowth. Yeah, so it looks like the Gigantamaxes, for the most part, are on here. So they must have made this before we got the DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Doesn't really matter. Let's get into it. So first things first, we have Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, and Venusaur. I do like shiny Bulbasaur, although it is a drastic, not a drastic, it's a very small change in color. But I think that it's enough that I can at least put it in the great tier. And I actually like Ivysaur, I like the nice bright orange bulb more than the Bulbasaur. And by proxy, Venusaur will fit alongside in there as well. There's Mega Venusaur. Very cool shiny. I really like the shiny Bulbasaur chain. Shiny Charmander. It's a shame because it's just a very light orange, and I wish it looked a little bit different. But it's good enough because it's still Charmander to be in the good. Charmeleon, I'd argue, looks better as a shiny than it does normal Charmander. So you know what? I might move that one up just a tier. Of course, shiny Charizard has to go in the Arceus tier, but it is a shame that there's so many Charizards to put in here because that takes up a lot of space. But yeah, shiny Charizard, one of, if not the best, shiny Pokemon in Gen 1. We'll see where it ranks once we get finalized. Shiny Squirtle, again, not very different. Different enough. The shell looks different. It's a little bit of a lighter shade of blue. We'll put it in good next to Charmander. Again, Wartortle, I think, is a little bit better than Squirtle. Maybe slightly above. No, you know what? I'd put Charmeleon above, perhaps. Shiny Blastoise. I just really love Blastoise, so it might be slightly biased here. I know the change isn't much. Got the green shell, the purplish blue body, but I like it. I like it enough that I'm going to keep it there. Caterpie, I think shiny Caterpie looks pretty cool. We're going to put shiny Caterpie. We'll put it in the good as well. Maybe above Charmander and Squirtle. Metapod, I think, is an underrated shiny, if you ask me. A nice bright red. I dig it, man. I'm going to throw that in great. Butterfree, I can also throw in great, along with the Gigantamax. Weedle, I don't have a problem with Weedle, but I do think it's a big step below Caterpie in terms of drastic change. Same with Kakuna. Beedrill, I'd argue, is better. And obviously I got a shiny Beedrill story with Pokemon Let's Go. What an episode that was. And I shared that recently in a video that I was doing, mid-video. But I think it's the first episode of Pokemon Let's Go, the playthrough we did. So if you're interested in checking that out, basically, I ran into a shiny Beedrill in the overworld. It was a shiny Beedrill and it spawned. And it got away. It ran away from us. Very sad. Very exciting, but very sad at the same time. Shiny Pidgey is another one that doesn't look very different. We'll put that there. Pidgeotto is slightly better. Pidgeot, I would probably rank above these two, but I'd probably keep it in the same tier. Shiny Rattata is there twice. I don't know why. I don't know if they were going to wanted to put the Alolan Raticate either, unless it's near the bottom. No? So, no Alolan Pokemon, it looks like. I like shiny Rattata. It's gold instead of purple. We'll put it in the good tier. Eradicate, I put a step below Rattata there, but I think that's pretty good. Spearow looks fine, but I think it probably belongs down here. Again, not a big change. Ekans and Arbok look pretty cool as shinies, I would say. I would say that I would put maybe Ekans down in the good, but maybe top of good for now. But Arbok should be in the great tier. For sure. Probably above Metapod. I might move Bulbasaur, Venusaur, and Ivysaur up. We'll see where we are once we get there. Pikachu, again, not a big change for shiny Pikachu. But it's good enough. We'll put it at the bottom of good here. Same with the Gigantamax Pikachu. And Raichu, maybe a step above. Sandshrew turns from yellow to like a greenish color. It's not bad. Maybe put it down here. Maybe above Pharaoh. But put Sandslash up above Rattata. Looks about right. We have Nidoran female line, which I do like. I like that they basically changed the colors between the Nidoran family. Besides Nidoqueen, which should be pink in my opinion. But Green Nidoqueen's still pretty cool. So I do rank these pretty high. I'm going to put them... Thinking here. High end of good. Maybe right behind Ekans. I want to put Nidoqueen in great. Above Charmeleon, maybe. I'm going to go ahead and move Venusaur and Ivysaur up. Bulbasaur may move up. I do like these slightly better than Bulbasaur, so we're gonna keep it there for now. And the Nidoran male, I would argue, also belongs in the good tier, maybe the top. Nidoking, my apologies. I really like the drastic change from the purple to this blue, and we're going to put it in the Arceus tier, I think. I like shiny Nidoking a lot. Clefairy, again, very small change, but I do like shiny Clefairy. But we're going to put shiny Clefairy probably above Rattata. I actually like Clefairy a little bit more than Clefable. Yeah, that's fine. Vulpix is fine. Put it in the good tier. Maybe slightly above Clefairy. Ninetales is a great shiny. Possibly even amazing. I like shiny Ninetales a lot, actually. We'll put it in the amazing tier. Jigglypuff, similar to Clefairy. Not just in the fact that it's not very different, but also green eyes and green ears, you know. We'll do something like this. Zubat, I like shiny Zubat. We'll put it in great. Same with Golbat. Crobat was here, it'd be in the Arceus tier. Spoiler for Gen 2 shiny, possibly. Oddish, I actually like shiny Oddish a decent amount. We'll put it in the good tier. Obviously, most of the Pokemon are going to fall in the good tier as normal with these lists. I'd rank it above Clefairy. I think so. Gloom, beneath Oddish, but still up there. Vileplume. I don't know, man. Right about here, behind Sandslash. Paris, I'm not crazy about, period, but the shiny doesn't do much for me. In fact, let's, we're going to put it not so good. But I think I'm going to move Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Weedle, Kakuna in the Garbodor tier for now. We'll see where we at when we get further into the list. Parasect can also go here in the not so good. Venonat, I do like the slight change in color. We're going to put it in the good tier, probably near the bottom. Maybe right above Raichu. Venomoth is a really nice looking shiny. I'm actually going to put it in the great tier. I actually might move Nidoran and Nidorino up, by the way. Yeah, I think so. Diglett, not a big change, just the nose color. We're going to put it not so good, near the bottom, probably above Pharaoh. I'd probably put it above Parasect as well. Might move Sparrow down. We'll see how things go. Meowth, again, not a big change, so we're going to put this in the not so good tier as well. Near the, yeah, near the bottom, unfortunately. Persian, you can't even tell it's a shiny Pokemon in this photo. We'll put it slightly above, I guess. Shiny Psyduck looks really cool. I like the nice blue color. Yeah, put it above you. Put it above you. Top of good. Golduck can also go in good, but I don't rank it nearly as high. Maybe above Clefairy. Mankey, slight color change, but not much. We're going to put it in the not so good tier as well. They could have done a lot better job with Mankey and Primeape, in my opinion. Same with Growlithe and Arcanine. Kind of disappointing, really. I want to put Arcanine in the good tier above Raichu. Growlithe. Maybe above Parasect. Poliwag, just a slightly lighter blue. We'll put it in the not so good as well, but on the high end. Same with Poliwhirl. Although Poliwhirl, I would argue it's good. I mean, it's a brighter blue. It's definitely at least noticeable. We'll put it above Golduck. Yeah. And then Poliwrath. I like Shiny Poliwrath a great deal. We're gonna put it in the amazing tier. Almost want to put it in the Arceus tier, to be honest. Let me think about this. We'll put it at the top for now. I want to put Ninetales up a little bit higher as well. We might move one or two of these up. We'll see. We'll see. Abra, Garbodor tier. I love Alakazam's line, but the shiny is very underwhelming. I'm going to put Alakazam, though, not so good because it's slightly better than Abra and Kadabra, but not by much, if I'm being honest. Machop is pretty cool. I would say a good enough color change that I can say it's at least a good. We'll put it in front of Clefairy there. Machoke can go right in front of it. Machamp, yeah, we'll keep them all pretty much together. They're all pretty similar. Bellsprout is okay. We're going to put not so good at the high end, perhaps above Dugtrio. Weavile is the same deal. I do like Victreebel a bit more. I like the blue, you know, what'd you call that? Lips, I guess, maybe? Around its mouth. The leaf change, the color change of its body. I like Shiny Victreebel quite a bit. We're going to put it in the great tier. And I think I'm going to put it right behind Arbok. Geodude I like. It's a nice gold color. It's enough. It's a good enough change that it's at least recognized. Oh no, sorry, we're skipping ahead. Tentacool, which I do like as well. We're going to put it in the good tier. Probably right behind Sandslash. We'll put both on there. Geodude will also put in the good tier. I'm moving Psyduck up one. Making the executive decision. Geodude can go in here. I'd put it right behind Venonat maybe. Same with Graveler. Golem looks a bit better, but I'd still argue stays in the same tier, maybe in front of Clefairy. Shiny Ponyta. Now this is one hell of a shiny Pokemon. Look at those blue flames. We're going to put Shiny Ponyta in the amazing tier. Dude. It's so good. Shiny Rapidash can go one step behind it because I like the lighter blue just a little bit more, but also a really cool shiny as well. Shiny Slowpoke can go in the Garbodor tier. Not much of a difference. I'm not really fond of it. And I'm actually going to go ahead and move Meowth's line down here as well. Slowbro, though, looks pretty sick. I'm going to put Slowbro in the good tier. We'll put it above... Kind of just comparing it. Yeah, right behind Tentacool. We'll put the Mega there as well. Magnemite looks kind of cool. I mean, it's still silver, but instead of the blue and red, ends on the magnet, they're black. But it works. It really works with Magnemite, I think. I'm going to put it in the good tier. We'll put it on the lower end, I think maybe behind Geodude. Farfetch'd, it's okay. It's not so good, I guess. It could have been better, I think, for sure. We'll put it behind Alakazam. Doduo and Dodrio, I'm not impressed with their shinies either. Honestly, maybe a step above Fearow and Spearow. Seal and Dugong belong here. They suck. Grimer and Muck, I do like their shinies quite a bit. We'll put them in the good. I'm thinking I'm going to put them right above Vileplume. I'd probably rank them a little bit higher than Tentacruel personally. There we go. Shelter is fine. It's at least a drastic change. We'll put it below Golem. Cloyster is really good. I like the blue. I like the blue a lot. I didn't mean to put it there. We'll go. Honestly, put it right behind Slowbro. Shiny Ghastly is amazing. It's a damn shame where Gengar ended on the shiny spectrum. We're gonna put Shiny Ghastly in the great tier, and I'm gonna put it right above Metapod. Shiny Haunter is a step below, in my opinion. Right about here. Gengar. I can't put. I hate Shiny Gengar because it could have been so much better. I thought the Gigantamax was also white. I don't remember. But this picture makes it look darker. We'll put it down here, I guess. Now, Mega Gengar, Shiny Mega Gengar, Arceus tier. I don't understand why they couldn't make Shiny Gengar like this either. It would have been so good. Onyx is fine. We'll put in the OK tier, which is quite full. Let's put Shiny Onyx. We'll put it above Rattata. Whoops. Drowsy is fine. We'll put it in the good tier as well. I like the color change. We'll put it above Shelter. Hypno above Drowsy. Very good. Krabby. Going not so good. And I'm going to put it probably below Growlithe. Now, Kingler. Nice dark green. I do like Shiny Kingler. We'll put it in good. We'll put it above Hypno. And we'll put Gigantamax Shiny Cloyster. Kingler there as well. Voltorb and Electrode I like a lot, even though it's a very simple change. Just from red to blue. But it works for me. Enough to be in the great tier, in my opinion. And I fancy Voltorb slightly more than Electrode there. Execute. We'll put it not so good. And we're going to put it above Parasect. Same with almost said Electro. Electabuzz. Executor, right above. Cubone and Marowak, again, kind of disappointing. Because I love Marowak. But we're going to have to put them up here. Slightly above Alakazam, maybe Marowak over Sandshrew by a touch. Hitmonlee is fine. It's okay. We'll put in, I say it's okay, but it's a below average, in my opinion. We'll put it below Alakazam. Hitmonchan's a little bit better, but not by much. It's at least got some color to it with the blue boxing gloves. So I think I can make a case that it could belong in the good tier, maybe behind Drowsy. Shining Lickitung, it just turns from pink to gold, but it's still a slight, a good enough change that it could go up to not so good at the high end. We'll go above Alakazam. Shiny Coffee and Weezing are pretty cool. They changed the color of them from like purple to green, which is a pretty good change, and it changed their smoke color to purple, which is really cool. I actually rank these pretty high. We'll put them in the honestly, I'm gonna put them in the amazing tier. I think they're fantastic. I really do. Rhyhorn I think is really cool. We're gonna put them in the great tier. We're gonna put it in the great tier, and we'll put it near the bottom though. Rhydon is a step below for sure. Maybe right above Vileplume. Chansey, actually, I think Chansey's looks really cool. I know it's a small change, but it works in my opinion. We're going to put it on the top side of good. Well, maybe just above Rhydon there. Shiny Kangaskhan is a slight change. In my opinion, not a good enough change, but still better some of these other shinies. Maybe put it right above Magneton. Tangela's pretty cool, goes from blue to green. But still, I don't think it's quite great. We're going to keep it in the good tier, I think, and we're going to move it maybe right below Vileplume. I'm going to move Ekans up one. And I'll move Haunter up one as well. And you know what? We'll move a couple of these up, because this good tier is getting pretty crowded. And I do think that some of these belong on a tier on their own above some of these other Pokemon. Do I move Pikachu down? I think I do, and I hate putting Pikachu in the not so good. But I think I do, man. Alright. We might move a couple more up still, but we're going to sit here for now. Horsey is pretty sick. We're going to put it in the good tier on the high end. Probably right above Chansey. Seadra be right above Muck. Goldeen, definitely the not so good at minimum. You know what? I'm just going to put in the Garbodor tier. Be slightly above Dugong. Very small like color change, and honestly, I don't think it looks great. Staryu and Starmie both look pretty cool. We're going to put Staryu in the good tier. Maybe right behind Kingler. And we're going to put Starmie, though. We're going to put Starmie in the great tier. And I'm going to put it... right behind Ghastly. Shiny Mr. Mime's cool. I know it's a small change, but it looks different enough that I could put it in the good tier and feel good about it. Put right above Hypno. Scyther, not so good. It's a very small change, which sucks. I love Scyther as a Pokemon. We'll put it near the top, though. Jinx, really not that great either, man. I'm moving Spearow and Fearow down. Honestly, Doduo and Dodrio belong down there as well, if we're being honest. Electabuzz. Shiny Electabuzz at least looks different. Now, Electivire looks almost exactly the same, which sucks. Because it's one of my favorite Pokemon. But we're going to put Electabuzz in the good tier. Maybe right behind Drowsy. Magmar near the bottom of good. Maybe above Kangaskhan. Pinsir is really good. We're going to put Pinsir on the high side of good, maybe right above Chansey. Throw the Mega in there as well. Shiny Tauros. I know it's a weird small change, but I really like Shiny Tauros. So I'm going to put it on the high end of good above Tentacool. Shiny Magikarp. Again, small change from orange to gold, but it's fitting, and I like that it's like pure gold. We're going to put it in the great tier near the bottom. Shiny Gyarados has to go into the Arceus tier. Has to. I'm sure for everybody, Shiny Gyarados is our first shiny Pokemon we ever got. You know, from the Lake of Rage. So we're going to throw it up there on the Arceus tier, and I think it's well deserved. Next we have Lapras, which is a very small change. We're going to put it in good. And we're going to put it near the middle, I think. Maybe right below Staryu. Shiny Ditto's sick. Goes from pink to blue, and it's a nice powder blue. We're going to put it in the gray tier. And we're going to put Ditto maybe right above Psyduck. Shiny Eevee is really cool. I like Shiny Eevee's color palette. So much so I'm going to put it in the amazing tier, actually. Vaporeon. Shiny Vaporeon can go in the top of good, near the top. Shiny Jolteon. It can go in the good tier, near the bottom, behind Hitmonchan. Flareon. Not so good. There's barely any difference. We'll put the Gigantamax Eevee with Eevee. Porygon is really cool. It can go in the amazing tier as well. Ammonite. It's okay. We'll put it maybe above Magneton. I like Shiny Kabuto and Kabutops a good amount. Maybe right behind Electabuzz. Shiny Aerodactyl. I know it's a small change from gray to pink, but I really like it a lot. So much so I'm putting it in the Arceus tier. I almost want to move Poliwrath. You know, I'm moving some up. We're gonna move those two up, and we're gonna move Poliwrath up and Ninetales. I think they both deserve it. With there being like 160 Pokemon, because we're including Megas and Gigantamaxes, probably more than that. I'm fine with putting I don't know, like 15 or so up here if possible. And even then, some of these are Gigantamaxes and Megas. I mean, you know what I mean? Shiny Snorlax is kind of disappointing. We'll put it not so good. Maybe above Lickitung. Shiny Articuno, which breaks my heart because I love Articuno in general. Also not so good. Put it right above Poliwag maybe. Well, you know what? I'd probably put it above. Same with Poliwag. I'd probably put them above Raichu because I like that nice light blue. But still, they belong there. Zapdos, same situation. And Moltres is slightly better because it's got that purple body. So we'll put it in the good tier. You know, we'll put it in the great tier. I think Shiny Moltres looks pretty cool. We'll put it right above Rhyhorn. Shiny Dratini is pretty sick. We'll put it in the great tier as well. Right about there. Shiny Dragonair. Yeah, that looks good. Shiny Dragonite Arceus tier for sure. And I want to put it behind Gyarados maybe. Maybe move you down, move you up. Yeah, that's good. I think Shiny Ponyta belongs in there too. $15. Well, obviously Shiny Mewtwo's going in here as well. Love Shiny Mewtwo. Be right behind Charizard. Again, with some of these being Megas, I'm not going to really worry about counting them all as individual Pokemon. Shiny Mew belongs up here as well. Nice light blue. Maybe put Gyarados ahead. And then that random extra Rattata. They can move up Charmeleon, War Turtle, Victory Bell, and Starmie. I'm going to move up Beedrill, Sandslash, Seadra. Honestly, I'm going to move up a couple of these because there's some, in my opinion, there's like almost like a distinct like border that I've been treating this entire list from this tier on what goes up and what goes down. So kind of, I think we're going to move up to Chansey. Up. And then these, I think, are definitely a step below these guys. I think Magnemite and Magneton definitely belong a step above this list, this tier right here. However, Omanyte and Omastar, I can make an argument that maybe they should be down here. And I like Kangaskhan a lot, but I think Kangaskhan also belongs down here. Maybe slightly above Raichu. Otherwise, I think this is good. Literally, that's what it's called. It's tier. That's the tier, the name of the tier. Not so good. I'm moving Jinx down one. Yeah, right about here. Paris and Parasect I'm moving down. Execute's on thin ice. It's on thin ice. I don't know. Should I move it down? I think I'd move this down. Gengar's only down here because of my disappointment of it. It's probably belongs in this tier at least, but I'm going to leave it down there just to express my disappointments with Shiny Gengar. But otherwise, I think this list is looking good. Yeah, I think so. I'm almost tempted to move a couple more up in the amazing tier, but I think it's good. Let me make sure you guys can see a good, got a good view of this on the video here. It looks good. Hell yeah. Well, guys, that's going to be the end of this tier list here. Let me know what your favorite shiny Pokemon is from Gen 1. Next week is a big one. It's a big tier list. That's not even a tier list, actually. It's a ranked list. You guys want to know what it is? It is my top 25 favorite video games of all time. It's a big one. This is big boy shit. This is what people are going to be able to look at and judge me for the rest of my life. This is that kind of list. So look forward to that. As I mentioned, August 13th, guys, will be another somehow another Gen 1 tier list of some sort. Look forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And of course, if you want to make your own tier list, I'll put a link to this tier list in the description below. And until next time, guys, I am the Maverick Daniels, bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bye!